Alright, let's go. Alright, so, let's see. What were we doing? Let's pop over there, why not? Because if a cutscene starts, I'll go ahead and pop out and we can handle it that way. Probably see a bunch of fights in the meantime. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D plays like a single-player MMO in a lot of ways. It has tanking threat mechanics. The second character on the screen on the bottom is a tank. Has a healer and it has DPS. Shulk, the main character you probably know if you've played any Smash Brothers, is like a rogue DPS. He has a lot of positional attacks, so he does extra damage if he hits from behind or from the side. So it's necessary that he not have aggro in order for those skills to work, right? So what I did there is I initiated combat with these guys. They're going to run over and start fighting them. Ryan there has a little red circle around him. That means that he has aggro. So I'm going to get behind the enemy and use backslash. When you see that little sunburst around the damage that I deal, that means that I've successfully, positioned my attack. Slit Edge is a side strike, so I have to get on the side of the enemy, but notice there's a red circle around Shulk now. Meant that I had aggro briefly. I had to let Ryan take it away. So there's all these skills on a bar. You auto-attack like you do in an MMO. You have to kind of be aware of that. But really almost all of your damage is coming from cleverly using the skills that are on your bar. Now, we just toppled this enemy. I'll try to explain more about that in the next battle. When we fill up our combo bar in the top left. I'm really feeling it. Oh god, I'm full on items. That's the worst. Okay, well I'm gonna live with that for now. It's gonna pain me. But later I'm gonna have to pop out of here and do some crafting or something. Ugh. I hate limited inventory spaces. Alright. Here, we'll show off the topple system on this guy. So again, I've got a red circle around the Shulk. I've got aggro right now. I'm gonna try to drop it. Notice your party members are pretty chatty. And yeah, that's kind of goofy, but it also serves a purpose. A lot of the skills in this game are things you chain off of each other, and it's kind of hard to tell if your ally's using an ability just by looking for the graphic. So having them yell out, Thunder Bullets or like Hammer Beat, then you know what they're doing and you can react accordingly. So here I'm going to use a chain attack just to kind of show off how this works. There are the color of the abilities you're selecting is relevant, and this game does a pretty good job of introducing these mechanics to you slowly at the beginning of the game. If you're just jumping in the middle of it, you're like, wow, there's a shitload of stuff on the screen, I don't know what the hell's going on. If you're just starting from scratch, though, I think it explains it pretty well. Anyway, pink abilities inflict a status called Break, which itself doesn't do much. No, I killed the enemy. I'll try to find a weaker enemy to demo that out on the next group. Basically, you use a pink ability to inflict Break. An enemy that's suffering from Break is vulnerable to a skill called Topple, which kind of knocks them on their back, makes them take extra damage, and keeps them from attacking you. It kind of stun locks them. And then while they're toppled, they're vulnerable to an ability called Daze, which like extends the duration of the topple. So a lot of the game is trying to strategically inflict Topple and Break and Daze on as many enemies as you can to keep them from damaging you, because it is pretty challenging overall if you're not doing stuff like that. Like, this is a ton of enemies in this room. It's probably going to mess with the frame rate. I'm going to try to hit as many of them as we can. So I'm hitting this guy because it's still on Ryan. You can press buttons to kind of focus your allies to fight one enemy or another. Little timed button press there gives you some affinity with your party members, which increases your stats when they're in the same party as you. Increase the effectiveness of your abilities, that sort of a thing. See if I can use the Monado on these guys. One sec. I'm going to use Monado Buster, which does extra damage to these robot guys, the Mechon. That pissed them off. A lot of them are targeting Shulk now. I'm going to try to get them to drop aggro. Alright, we might be able to demo out the topple mechanics on the next boss, because we're almost got our combo meter full. You can see there in the top left corner, whenever you're physically attacking using your skills, that meter fills up. Yeah, most bosses, it'll tell you right away if break is available or not. You can use them outside of those chain attacks I was showing off, but for bosses, usually the only way you can inflict it is by doing it in a chain attack. A chain attack is a situation where you are allowed to select the skills of all of your party instead of relying on the AI to pick them for you. The AI is usually pretty good about it. Like if you're Shulk and you inflict break, there's a good chance that your party members will try to topple it when they see that break is available. But if you're in a chain attack, you get to determine what all of them do and make those decisions. So I should be able to do a chain attack on this fight here. One sec though. So that enemy just got toppled. See that little green icon on him. Okay, we've got a chain attack now. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to open with my pink ability. It's going to inflict break on these guys. See that little pink SS in the top right corner? That means it's been broken. Green ability is inflict topple, so we're going to do that. Topple him. Sharla has a daze ability, so we're going to use her daze skill. Now he's got that little star in the corner that means he's dazed. And I can take advantage of the fact that he's dazed by applying it again. Kind of increasing the duration. It's a cool mechanic though. It's huge. It's like, you know, the Japanese have never really made a Skyrim style RPG before until this game. It is very, very big. There's a lot of things to do. If you wanted to, you could probably sink about 200 hours into this game in the interest of trying to 100% it. I won't be doing that on stream. I'm more or less pushing through the story, stopping for side quests if we're not leveled enough to progress them. Thank you. Let's do another Buster here. We'll chain attack the last guy to show that skill off again one more time. This is a cool mechanic. This is called Vision. This is very core to the game. Shulk has this special sword called the Monado. The Monado lets him see visions of the future, and it shows up in the plot a little bit, but in battle what it does is when an enemy is going to use a special move on you, it gives you a preview of that move and tells you exactly how much damage it's going to do, whether it's going to kill the person or not. So you can try to change the future a number of ways. Like if he's attacking your healer, you can try to get your tank to taunt the boss off the healer. You can try to just kill him before he finishes it. You can use your Monado arts to block it. It's kind of cool. It gives you some control over the battle. What I'm trying to do is to stop him from using his skill. I'm going to try to topple him and see if we can pull that off. It is super open world. This is the open worldest JRPG I've ever played. I'll show you here in a second. I'll pop back to the main open world area. Try to keep this guy perma-dazed if we can. He's still trying to hit Sharla with you. See how Sharla has a little skull over her face? And it shows that her hit points are red. That means that if the attack he's charging up hits Sharla, she will die instantly. So I'm going to try to have Ryan taunt it off of her. Yeah, it's warning me about it here. Blood Screw versus Sharla for 27-23. So I'm going to try to stop that vision of the future from coming real. I think it's going to hit her anyway, yeah. So we're going to go try to pick her up. The same combo meter you use in the top left corner, you can also use individual bars of it to res party members that go down. So you're not just doomed if somebody dies. Everybody can pick each other up. That's going to do a ton of damage to Shulk. Let me see if I can stop it. I use my Monado shield to try to block the damage from it. You'll notice that there's no longer a skull over Shulk's face, and he's not about to take damage. Hey D-Rock, how you been, man? You also have Chaos in chat right now who is trying to avoid Xenoblade spoilers, so I'll give you guys a heads up if we're popping into a cutscene, you might need to back out. Alright. They drop loot that's mostly random. Yeah, I really like the battle system. It's, I feel like every fight is challenging. If you want a challenge in your JRPG, this is a good one to play. You know, like Skyrim, you'll typically be wandering the open world and you'll see an enemy that's way outside of your capability to handle and be like, man, I can't wait till I get stronger so I can come back and fight him later. Nice. How was it, man? Here, I'll show you the main big area. If you've played Smash, you might recognize the music that plays here. Oh, nice Chaos. My wife used to go there too. This is the Gar Plains. Cool thing about this game world is that the whole game takes place, there's like these two celestial titan things that have been fighting for all eternity. One is called the Bionis and one is called the Mechanis. The Bionis is like this living... This is like the first, 20 minutes of the game that you learn. This isn't a spoiler. Anyway, the Bionis is like a living titan, and the Mechanis is like a robot. And you're not playing the game on a planet. You're on the Bionis. So like this is like the kneecap of the Bionis that we're on right now. When you look up in the sky, you can see the Mechanis locked in eternal combat with the Bionis. They're like frozen statues, basically. Yeah. So like when you're playing on the Gar Plains in Smash Brothers, that's what you're looking at. This giant like planet-sized creature, essentially. Yeah, I've never had too much fun gambling. I'll go in and I think I've talked about this with you before, D-Rock. I'll say like, okay, I've got $100. I'm just going to spend it all. That'll be the cost of me having fun, like walking into an arcade. If I make money, cool, but I'm not going to spend more than that. Yeah, you're on this like giant titan, so like as you're traveling through the game, you're moving from like, the knee of the Bionis to like the waist of the Bionis to the shoulder of the Bionis, and they do a really cool job of designing the game. Look how huge this map is. It's gigantic. This is going to be cool. When we first came to this zone, these enemies were like, I don't know, we were maybe level 10. Now we're level 52, so we could actually reasonably be able to take this thing on. I doubt it's going to drop anything interesting, but it's kind of cool that now we're coming back and getting revenge on this thing. So I'll use my skill to drop aggro. Ryan will have aggro now, as you can see from the little red circle. I'm going to try to get behind him to use backslash. Do a bunch of extra damage. Hey, Chloe.
Let's stay focused. Who else wants some?
That's a cool system. I'll have to leave that on if anyone comes up with other good quotes. Hey, PK Thunder, how you been? I think you can add to them. Kami, I don't know what the syntax is. If you can share it with D-Rock. I have it for mods only now, but if you guys hear a quote that you want to have added to the list, tell the mods and they can probably get it added for you. Oh, here we go. Getting a little bit more, Hey, good call there. You beat me to it. It's the future. So I have to wonder, have they tested that? Have they determined that, like, More people click their link if they open the room by saying AAL now. So this enemy is playing different music when we're fighting him. You see he's got a little custom frame around his name there. On the left and right of his nameplate, there's this little like filigree. Means it's a unique monster, and we get some unique upgrades for it that are worth doing even if, you know, this is a low-level area. God, don't like having no space for those items. Yes, you can. That's like my quote the other day. Do you think I have to blow this guy to beat him? And they have some nice quality of life features. For example, you know, there are events that only happen at certain times of day, so rather than having to wait for them, you can just go in here and change the time to the convenient time. Andrew's gonna love that one, D-Rock. I think you can call a specific quote if you know what its ID is as well, otherwise it just kind of generates it at random. Yeah. Alright, so like this is a low level area, but you see there are like level 75 enemies here. I still can't, I don't have a hope of being able to take them on even though they look tiny. So I'm only level 52. So same kind of thing, like you can come back here later when you get a higher level to be able to take more stuff. That's correct, Leon. And as mods, you're able to add any quotes that you want to it. You can Google Deepbot, look for like a list of Deepbot features. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't have enabled right now. If you see something on there that would be cool, that you want to have access to, let me know and I can set it up. I'm going to do something kind of boring here real quick, and that's go do some gem crafting, because I'm completely full on mats, and that's driving me crazy that every time mats drop, I have to like leave them behind. They were there when I first came there, Chaos. They were kicking my ass when I first got there. So like the very first time you come to the zone, you see some giant enemies walking around that are way outside your ability to handle. Chill out, buddy. Alright, let's see if we can craft as much as we possibly can.
I'm all over that. I've got it.
I'm honestly just doing this to clear space. I'm not even gonna like choose what things I use.
I'm all over that.
There's like a crazy little mechanic you can do here to craft gems to slot into your gear.
I'm all over that.
They're like crafting a gem together.
The waves, man.
Do I say that all the time? What a delight. I'm not even aware of it. Oh cool, I get a bunch of stuff for that one, that's fun.
Okay, let's get on with it.
I promise you can figure this out if you want to on your own time, but it's like totally like the way you're supposed to handle this is completely obscured to me. I haven't spent the time to sit down and figure out how you're supposed to do it. I think you like want to pick ingredients that have complementary stats. Yeah, exactly, chaos.
There we go.
Alright, I think that's enough that I can start picking stuff up again. So we'll go ahead and go back into the dungeon we were in. Yeah, there's this really, you know, lengthy quest log. You can try to do all the quests. There's an affinity chart. You like build affinity with areas by doing missions there. You build affinity with your party members by having them in your party at the same time and doing quests together, so you can try to max that out. It's an extremely rich game. There's achievements. It feels like a gigantic single-player MMO. I think I get it, Leon. I think it's what it is that you find all this loot in the game, and each piece of loot, you know, has a chance to give you certain stats. Like maybe you find a rock that has agility up and strength up and, I don't know, poison resist. So you try to combine a certain number of mats that give you the stat you're looking for to the sacrifice of some of the stats that they also have that you don't want. So, you know, you might find 5 mats that all have strength up in common, load them all up, and try to get your strength up gem out of it. It's my understanding. No, thank God, Kami. I'm glad I'm not messing with it yet. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You have to build a lightsaber. It'll be fun to do the original Coda Run stream. Do all the BioWare games. Do Jade Empire. Best Kung Fu BioWare game ever. So I have aggro right now, Shulk does. You don't necessarily have to play as Shulk either. If you want to, you could switch to one of the other party members. You could be the healer. Got him. Level up. Now we got an ad though. Now these Mechon, again, this is like a first hour of the game. Only the Monado can deal damage to it, Shulk Sword, but he has an ability you can use called Monado Enchant that lets your allies deal damage to them too. But if you see the allies doing like 1 damage, it's because I forgot to apply that skill. 2 sabers where it's at. So I have aggro. I'm going to use my little eyeball ability to drop aggro. Get behind him. Got him. We kept him perma-stunned, basically, via topple. He couldn't do anything after we landed that attack chain. Yeah, Kami. That's pretty cool. Seems like the Old Republic did a lot of things right. We might get around to playing that at some point on stream. We'll see. Can I actually access these from here? I hope so. Some quotes from Mass Effect. Y'all can put quotes from each other too. Like if someone in chat says something funny, go for it. Backslash. Better do a side slash here. Use a buster here, just cuz. I don't want aggro. Oh, that works. Backslash. Now it's Rhine time. Cat height. Yeah, there you go.
Lose our heads though.
Oh, you couldn't stick with Old Republic, Leon? I might check it out since it's free to play. I don't know if I would pay a subscription for it. The schedule update will be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for another 1 hour, and then switching to Silent Hill 2. Progress in that game, last thing we did was beat the first Pyramid Head boss fight. That is a blind playthrough for me, mostly. Yeah, so see, this enemy has a little special filigree on both sides of his name, so he's a unique enemy. And it's playing the boss music. So he's going to be a little bit tougher to kill. Perfect. He toppled him, and I just dazed him. Topple's nice because you don't have to worry about having aggro in order to be able to use Shulk's positional skills as well. Alright. Let's see if we can topple him again in this chain attack. Break. Topple. Head shaker. It gives you a chance if you press that button on time to continue the chain. The chance of that little pop-up coming up is based on your affinity with your party members, I believe.
Anytime, any place.
Keep him down and we can finish him off, I think. Almost got him before he was able to get back up.
Don't mess with the best. Let's stay focused.
Alright, so we got a bunch of loot. I'm going to take a look and see if any of it's an upgrade here. Are you serious, D-Rock? No, what happened? How did that happen? Oh god. I'm so glad I didn't watch that. I have really serious, like, I don't know, empathy stomach aches when people are acting awkward. Like, if someone calls into a radio show or something, I have to turn the radio off. I can't hear it. It freaks me out. I'm really glad I didn't see that. That's a really cool helmet we just got. Those auto attack damage to be as high as possible. Since Shulk is our DPS character, we can sacrifice defense. If he's taking hits, we're doing something wrong. Let's see if Ryan gets any upgrades. Not major. He already has those equipped. Shulk not have those, isn't it? That's pretty cool looking. And the ridiculousness of her boob armor doesn't end. I don't know if we're ever going to escape that. Yeah, Chaos. I didn't really think about the number of GDQ people who are probably a little socially awkward. If you're willing to run a game that much. It probably increases the likelihood. guess people who go to GDQ aren't necessarily people who are, you know, regular streamer personalities. They've just proven that they can handle a fast run. Whereas Twitch will quickly like weed out anyone who's super socially inept, because they won't be able to hold down a stream. Nervous? Oh man, I'm glad I didn't watch that. I would get empathy pain so bad. You have no idea. I think this is the way I want to go. Hold on. Oh, I should just let that go. It's gonna happen. Part of the reality of playing the game or even doing it live. Sentry unit. I think this dude has the ability to summon another enemy if we don't kill him or topple him in time.
Shulk, get in there! Everyone, let's go!
We killed him before he summoned, I think.
Let's get going.
Man, what a bunch of jokers!
What a bunch of jokers. Oh no, I absolutely respect the chaos. Sorry, I didn't mean to like downplay speedrunners. That's really cool. I'm just saying, I'm guessing that like, since there's not an automatic correction for that, like there is on Twitch, or if you're just a streamer who's really good at a game, you also need to be able to carry on a chat with your community. And if you can't, you kind of get, you know, self-selected out. Your channel won't really grow. But at GDQ, if all you have to do is prove that you can stream it, maybe it's not the best idea to have the person who's doing the running doing a lot of talking as well. Like, have kind of like how you have announcers, you know, or you put limitations on what sports players can say, because just because someone's good at sports doesn't mean that they're super socially capable. Yeah, no, I just wanted to be careful. I love speedrunners. I love the community. I love watching it.
Nice one! We did it!
This should prevent them from mobilizing any
There's cat hype in the bottom right corner there. Hey, Marty.
Hopefully we've improved the Allied forces' chances.
Oh, this is the first cutscene we've seen. It doesn't seem like there's anything important in it, but if you want to skip any story, just in case they like randomly drop, you know, oh man, it's too bad that Stannis the Manus joined the battle and teamed up with Optimus Prime to save the day. Now would be a good time to bounce. We'll probably see you for Silent Hill 2 in about 56 minutes or so. Thanks, guys. See ya. Alright, see you later, man. And we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, back into the game.
Hold steady, my brother.
Core. Thanks for hanging out.
Friends, here!
It looks like the door's been unlocked. Nice. Let's get down to the blast furnace. If we're lucky.
Hey, Cloud Reaver, how you
Fiora
been?
might be down there.
Look at that sweet helmet. More of those. I'm glad I warned him, although I don't think that name would have meant anything. Do we have an easy way to just go down? I guess we can just jump off this, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe there's some other way to get down there. See the area. Let's see. Aw. Everything went alright though? Not enough dope. Cloud Reaver had surgery yesterday. Alright, so I think... Can I just take the elevator down, maybe? How do I get down there? This is where I want to go to. That is a window, so I can't use that. Drink whenever I check the map. I go like down one level instead of going up. I think this is already down one. So we'll see. No, that's not the way we want to go. We don't want to go the way that way at all. Yeah, let's go back down. Right, you were talking about it yesterday. My bad. How do we get downstairs? Keep looking. Oh, maybe this wasn't available before. Oh. I thought this email was entitled Teddy Graham Memories.
Everyone, let's go! Let me at him.
Don't let a single one escape.
I love the music in this area. It's really cool.
Monado, lend us your power! Now it's right time.
No way!
Bring it on! Lifesaver. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, Shulk. Get stuck in.
Okay, got it, Ryan. So I don't know if I know. I think blue means the enemy is a good challenge for us at our current level. Or maybe it's like it's slightly weaker, but we'll still give XP.
We win. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
It's always a good thing that you're here, Ryan. Ether input stream.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan.
Don't let a single one escape. No way!
This will leave a mark.
Ryan time.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting color. Awesome.
I think we can do it.
Ah, that didn't count? Fine. So you say, game. Alright, I need to use enchant. That's you might need to clear that one and replace it. That was definitely an Andrea quote. AMA 4483. Sounds like something a junior model would do. Hey, we got a skill to equip that too after this fight here. Is this Monado's powder? Powder? We can topple this guy. So he's the kind of guy that's big enough you normally wouldn't be able to topple.
Nice.
What time is it, Ryan?
My rifle's getting hotter.
Command break, it looks like. Too much trouble. Thank you. Air slash.
Like this place is going easier.
Alright. D-Rock's OG, man. He knows all the quotes. He's been here since Earthbound was the first game I started streaming. I think there's like a delete button. I don't know if you can edit one. Maybe able to delete it though. I might be able to edit it. Let me check real quick. See if I can do this in a way that's Easy. Yeah, I can fix it pretty easily. Try doing, you know, quote 6. I just say we should fix it now because when you use it later and it says it's attributable to me, Andrea will be unhappy. Some chants. Wild time. You finish him off? There you go. When Andrew's unhappy, everyone's unhappy. You understand, Cloud Reaver. She will be displeased.
Shall we?
Let's shall.
Right, let's do this. Leave it to Rhyme.
I don't want anyone dying out there. Thanks.
Shadow Eye. Boom. Take this. I'm powering up.
Now!
Let's keep up. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if we can knock him down.
Right. I know.
Not the most exciting use of the chain attack.
Just a little more. Keep okay.
Gets work done, though.
Perfect.
Teamwork at its finest. Perfect. We got through that pretty good.
Rocked him.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Chatty party members 3D. Wonder if they'll adjust that at all in Xenoblade Chronicles
I
X.
don't want anyone dying out there.
Leave it to Rhyme. Backslash.
Said it's kind of necessary. You need to know what your party members are doing to be able to respond to their actions. Okay, man, how you doing?
That's the spirit.
Get it. Thanks. Stellar armor. Is there someone else who could equip that? Maybe Shulk? Yeah, we don't want to lose the blade armor, I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. Chatty party member 3D. Oh man. They talk a lot, man. And I defend it, because I get why they do. At first I was like, yeah, but I mean, your party members chat a lot in Mass Effect, right? They're like, you know, too late, now you're dead. It's non-stop in this game. You think they'd need like a drink of water or something along the way.
It's okay. Cheers. How good a win! This is the Monado's
Very good.
Extreme edge. Wow, down.
Topple.
I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Rhyme.
I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. All right.
Finish him off.
Got it.
That'll finish him too.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I think that's the first time we've gotten a Stellar Gear helmet, right? Someone other than... Oh no, it's an Orion cap, okay. Watch out to see if that drops.
Everyone, let's go. Let me at him.
Don't let a single one escape.
Hey Spiky, how you doing?
You're a lifesaver. You're not
Chance.
Bring it on.
Drop aggro. You can probably chain attack the guy on the right.
Okay, here we go. This will leave a mark. Take your edge. Right.
Daze in there.
Get out of here.
Hope for the one-shot kill from headshot. Alright, instant death. Look at that.
Nice.
That's
Did it.
what we're going for there. She has an ability that can instant death an enemy if used against a person with dazed. Not a very high proc chance, but it's exciting when it works.
I'm powering up.
Heal up. Nice.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Styptic leggings and blade armor. Alright, well, we don't really need blade armor on anybody other than Shulk, so I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment. I think we've seen that before. Safety device key. Don't know if that's actually like a optional quest item or if we need that to progress the main story. I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's see. Here, I guess we just go north? Question mark. Something we gotta do down here. Oh, this way, sure. Let me save now that I'm thinking about it. If you shoot me a Twitch message for any quotes you need to adjust, so just tell me the quote number and what you want it to say, and I can fix it off stream. It should take a couple minutes or so. I'll look into it. See, there's got to be a way to let mods adjust it. Or maybe I can give you guys access to Deepbot as well. That would be really great if you could just have Deepbot mess with all this stuff as well. Oh, you haven't played this before, Cam Man? I think it's really cool. To that end, I'll try to explain more of the mechanics while we're playing it. You know, I do like to explain stuff on this stream, but if there's no one in chat that needs explaining to, I'll keep it to myself. This game's really cool. It's like a single-player MMO. It's like the first Japanese RPG that feels like an open-world Skyrim-style game, at least first one that I've played. It's huge. If you want it to be, it can be about 200 hours of gameplay. Maybe closer to like 60 or 70 if you're just kind of beelining through it. The battle's really neat in that you have concrete tanking mechanics like you would in an MMO. You have a tank that tries to pull aggro onto himself, you have a healer who keeps the party topped off, and you have a DPS or damage character who has to position themselves to do a bunch of damage. That's Shulk, the main character. He's very squishy though, unlike the tank, so if he does take damage, it hurts pretty bad. As you can see, I just took about half my health and damage there. I think it's nice and challenging. I certainly enjoy the challenge of the battles. I'm myself an MMO fan, so it's cool to see these mechanics that are very familiar to me entering into a genre that usually doesn't include. Charlotte went down. That's not good. So our healer just died. We're going to go try to pick her up, and we're all going to die here. That's cool. We should be able to come back here pretty quickly. I think we just unlocked a landmark. Yeah, put us right back here. So convenient. But Camman, if you have specific questions about the way that combat's working, like what is that skill use that you just did, or what do you think about this part of the game, I'm happy to help. In the meantime, though, I definitely recommend you check this out. Either pick it up for the new 3DS or for the Wii if you can find a copy. I hear it's kind of hard to find on Wii. Did I pull that guy by himself? Oh, that's awesome. Usually we're playing as Melia. Apparently you're not the only person. I've had a lot of people in chat say, man, why aren't you playing as Melia? I'm like, oh no. Sorry. I can't get behind them where they're currently positioned. Try to get him to a place where I can get behind him.
Let's focus our efforts.
So I can get behind him here, backslash. So Shulk, as a melee DPS character, has a lot of positionals. He has to be behind or flanking an enemy to do his extra damage. So clearly, if he's the one that has enemy aggro, he can't use that. If the enemy's facing him, he can't use it. It's easy, but it might be expensive. I think like a copy of this game is about $100. Yeah, there you go, D-Rock.
This is the Monado's power.
Whose power is it? What power is it? Come on, guys. Trying to get them to come to me, but I don't think they can cross him, so
Let's focus our efforts.
we'll just fight him from here.
Take this. Sword drive. Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting started, and nothing's gonna stop us. Thanks.
Definitely don't need to play the 3DS version. I mean, technically it's a downgrade, I think, over the Wii U version. Like, they had to downgrade some of the texture. It's still a very pretty game. I bet the Wii version looks a little bit better, though. The convenience of having the new 3DS version is that it's portable. Oh, awesome, Cappy.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Who else wants some?
It's not a major downgrade. I mean, it really shows how impressive the new 3DS is as a system. How much they're able to fit onto this little cart.
Now!
Almost there.
You don't need to tell me.
Tear 'em up. Okay, Ryan.
Put this victory together.
Yeah, good looking out. That's why we were getting our butts kicked before. It's a boss. Alright, let's kill the one that's not a boss first.
Monado, enchant.
I owe you.
Let's focus our efforts.
Okay. Fire!
Dude, this guy hits really hard. I don't know what the deal is. Does he have, like, spike or something, maybe?
Heal round.
We're gonna try to use the healing here. While down, we're gonna use her to heal actually here.
My rifle's getting hotter. We're not finished yet.
No, we're not.
Yeah! I'm really feeling it. It's not over yet.
Get a sword drive off.
Get out of here. Okay.
Nice.
Now it ain't over yet.
My turn.
No, it's not. Does anyone still need healing? I want to turn on covert stance, but it might be better to just heal somebody. Everyone's pretty close to full, so we'll covert stance.
Okay, perfect.
We did it. Teamwork at its finest.
Oh, that's awesome, Spiky.
Bring it on.
That could be cool, D-Rock. It has a raffle, there's betting too. You could use that to have people bet on the outcome of a match.
Like a team.
We can do even better.
No way.
Come on, Shala.
Now.
Shala, it's okay.
Thanks.
Oh man, ouch.
Thanks.
Dazed me. One-shot dazed too.
That's what I needed. Come on.
Now.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's go ahead and
Right.
topple him again.
Go, Shala.
My turn.
You hear that part of that song is like Shulk's victory music in Smash? Sounds familiar.
Okay, perfect.
We did it. This will leave a mark.
Gonna get it off in time? Did, nice.
Do it.
This is the Monado's power.
No way.
Oh, we gotta reapply enchant here soon.
Come on, Shala.
Oh, I think it just fell off of Charla.
Right.
Beauty.
Leave it to Ryan.
The chain attack.
Oh, Ryan. Go.
Right, Cappy.
Wow, down. Shala.
I think they've got a pretty good system for
Shaker.
using SP coming up here soon. You'll be able to spend it to vote for the next game in queue. And I'll populate the queue out of like 10 options. Nice, Exal. Grats.
This will leave a mark. Shake your edge. Keep it up. Yeah. Rhyme time.
Not gonna work. We'll try a headshot. It's immune to instant
We're
death.
not finished yet.
Okay, my turn.
Never gonna
Look at that. Oh, level up and everything. Pretty good. I heard someone else mention that on stream, but they got a Palutena. Maybe it was Mega Man. Not careful with your amiibo. Okay. That's the idea, Cappy. So, like, you'll be able to... I'm trying to keep it all around sphere points, so, but it'll work out so that if you donate $5, that gives you just enough sphere points to put a vote towards one of the 10 games. So you could kind of cheat one up to the front with donations if you wanted to. I don't know how highlight works. I think it just saves like a timestamp for later. Do you have any new weapons? Should check for that. Doesn't look like it. Something worth equipping anyway. Maybe the Jumbo Garter. We don't really need him to do lots of damage. That's a pretty big defense upgrade and bigger block rate. Yeah, it seems good. Works for me. A master player. Save while I'm thinking about it. I just made it up, actually, when I was 9 years old. Played one of the first games that it had me come up with a name for my character. I remember just typing in Mars, like the planet, God, and then added some letters after it that made sense, and I've been using it on mine ever since. Though it's not intended to be a reference to anything. Huh, nice. I think I added a new command to see how long it is till your rank up. Yeah.
Shulk, is that?
Spear ones. Loads and loads of spear mech.
Likely to be more Xenoblade spoilers if you're looking to avoid those, by the way. Oh, sorry, Dirac. I put a cooldown on it. I didn't realize that the cooldown applied to everybody. You might need to wait another half an hour or so. There's going to be a big or spoiler here if you don't want to see it. Now's the time to bounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's this working out? Face Nemesis.
This isn't good. Fiora!
No way!
We can definitely do this! This is the Monado's power!
No way!
And nothing's gonna behold the power of the Monado!
There we go.
Let's focus
Try to take this guy down first, yeah. Lock on, huh?
Right, you're a lifesaver.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Just, we can definitely do this! Let's focus our efforts!
Did I miss him with that? Hope not.
You're a lifesaver.
Let's give it our all.
I'm alright, thanks, Split. Yeah, all together now.
Hey, Gravelord.
Pull yourself together. Just what I needed.
Gotta cool off.
Now it's right time. Take this.
Good to go.
Shadow Eye.
Cure bullet. Go.
Keep switching targets. Finish him off here. Looks like we're not taking a lot of damage in this fight though, so it's okay. I'll wait to chain attack until this guy goes down. Come on, I'm trying to switch targets here. It's not really letting me. I think it's because of lock-on or something. Let's try doing that. Fortunately, it seems like you can always break these guys. Hey, Gravelord, enjoying it. It's a fun, challenging game.
Handshaker. Okay, perfect.
We did it! Nicely done! Ah, I'm really feeling it. You like that? Right.
That's the spirit.
Leave it to Ryan. This is the Monado.
Refresh and chance. Drop aggro.
Big light heal! I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ryan. Stream edge!
Yes, he is.
Come on, we can do it! Powering up.
Oh, it does make me change target to them. That's why I'm not able to do it. That makes sense.
Sorry.
You get sphere points also by just being in chat. You're in one every 5 minutes that you're in.
This is not good. Okay, Shulk, got it.
Even he can't retarget anybody. Alright, well, we'll try War Swing.
Losing ain't on the cards today. Right, let's focus our efforts. Not a problem. Almost there. Yeah, this is the Monado's power. Okay, guys.
Cool. Killed one with that.
Light heal.
K-roll.
Going well. Sorry. Let's focus our efforts.
Let's call the defensive guards down. They're kind of irritating. They keep changing your target. They basically have a taunt skill
Just what I need.
that makes you drop whatever thing you're currently targeting and target them instead.
This isn't going.
Kind of clever. I've never seen a game that makes an enemy aggro mechanic work that way.
All right, I'm feeling it. All right, now tear 'em up. Let's focus our efforts. I see it.
What's he doing? Hey, Salvucci, how you been? Let's see if we can block that.
Battle soul. We can definitely do this.
It's one we can theoretically block with shield,
What I needed.
but unfortunately, shield's not leveled high enough for it to work.
I can change the future.
Oh, we killed him before he could use it, so that works too.
Stop! Don't you recognize Shulk? Fiora! Fiora, please! Don't you remember us at all? It's no use. Everyone,
Not at all.
it's time to retreat. Got it.
Understood.
Move, Shulk!
We're going to watch this cutscene. We got about 25 more minutes of Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, followed by an hour and a half of Silent Hill 2. And after Silent Hill 2, I'm going to be playing Terra Battle, which is the Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy, his mobile game that he's developing right now. It's really cool. I think you guys will like it.
so.
And it has rad Nobuo
What
Uematsu
do we do now,
music.
Shulk? We ain't gonna last long here.
But I'll shut up for this cutscene.
Fiora! Try and remember! It's us!
I pity you. Without the power of that sword, I doubt you would ever have made it this far. Apocrypha, activate.
What is... Huh? Wait, what's going on? What's happened to the Monado? Look out! Ah! Shulk! I'm... okay. Shulk, wait here. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Bad stuff's going down.
Fiora! Stop this right now!
I played against one Palutena when I've done a Smash Day before.
Shulk came here to save you! Do you hear me? Fiora!
Very Terminator 2.
Must run.
Fiora! Fiora! Or whoever you are.
Please, run.
Or whoever you are is probably right.
Not under my control.
Not under your control. Is it him?
Most surprising.
Most
I admit, I
surprising.
never expected such resistance to becoming a faith.
Egil,
Okay.
Fiora! What have you done to her?
From the moment of their creation, all Mechon are mine to control. Should a passenger defy me, I force it to obey.
Why make Homs into Mechon?
It's a good question.
Making them attack Bionis.
If you wish to know, you have only to submit yourself to me. All will become clear when you attack Bionis with a new body born of Mechonis.
Well, I feel like I'd like to know the answer first before I make that decision.
Forget about him. We have to get out of here. But what about Fiora? If we die here today, she will be lost forever.
Choose. I have rendered the Monado useless. You have no hope of victory or escape.
You chunk of scrap! So it was you who did that to the Monado!
The Monado is a tool that regulates the waves of the very ether from which the world is formed.
The world's question mark?
Therefore, it can be counteracted simply by releasing opposing waves.
But how can you?
I have the
The
Anti-Monado.
questions end here. Hand over the Monado. After all, it is no longer of use to you.
Never! If the Monado really is powerless, then why would you want it for yourself?
Raises a good question. I would ask the same
Never give it to
thing.
you. Never!
Then make your choice. Be crushed by my fist, or slain by your old friend.
Well, let's go with the former.
Egil.
Focus our efforts!
Oh, he's way too high level for us to even be able to damage. I mean, we can try.
Shala! It's okay! Everyone...
Monado doesn't seem busted to me. Oh, I can't use the power of the Monado. It is locked, isn't it? So I can attack with it, but I can't do like chain arts.
Here we go! Stream edge! Right!
Can we topple him?
One down!
Can. Do normal damage.
Okay, perfect. My rifle's getting hotter.
Oh, she taunts us too. That's interesting.
Just what I need.
The sense that this is intended to be an unwinnable fight, but I guess we'll see.
Let's focus our efforts.
Nah, I'm good.
Thanks. Let's get him. Wah! Let's get him.
Keep getting him resist. We'll see what happens.
Right, you're a lifesaver. Take this.
That still did damage, so we can still damage Goldface. Just can't do a lot of damage.
Shala!
Accuracy rate against this guy is super low. Okay, it was a scripted battle. I was starting to get a little bit worried there. Maybe they give you enough time to, like, kill the white Mechon.
I cannot allow this. That boy is at risk.
What you gonna do about it?
Shulk, don't let him die. Help Shulk. Help them. Who are you?
This is the end. Heir to the Monado.
Whoever you are, please lend me your strength. I won't let you do this.
Fiora!
Cool scene.
How dare you defy me? Worthless machine!
Oh. Ooh, interesting. Why would he call her a machine like that?
Thank you. No matter how much you yearn for revenge, I will not permit you to have your way.
The Monado?
What?
But how?
Yeah, Shulk's hat's pretty cool. It's like the Baron helmet.
No, stop!
Silly bat ears.
Survive.
Will you die for them? What is this?
It's love radiation. Oh man.
Not good! Let's
Yeah.
get out of here!
I agree. Ricky's losing his shit.
Shulk! Where are you? Shulk, get back here! Fiora!
On Shulk. It's hard to take you seriously with that hat, man. Not the best decision, Shulk. What's your plan here, buddy?
The power of that faith.
Hey, Gogums, how you been, man?
No, that is not possible. It cannot be.
It was a really important cutscene. A lot of stuff happened. Alright, so we're back in the Aerith Sea? Okay.
The fortress has collapsed? What of Melia? And Shulk?
The observation was based solely on long-range intelligence. We cannot be any more specific.
Okay, so they didn't, like, recover
You
them.
don't need to worry about them.
Got so real, Cappy. No kidding.
But
Take it easy. I've got a pretty good idea where they are. If you're gonna attack,
Dixon's so chill.
you better do it now. Their fortress ain't completely destroyed. Or do we just sit here and wait to die?
Shall I perform the divination ritual now?
forgive me, Seer. That will not be necessary.
I imagine so, Cappy.
Seize our destiny with our own hands.
We don't need to see the future. The Mechon forces are on their way. No doubt about it. I like the look in your eye there, lad. It's time. This is war.
Dixon's the man. I want to play a game where I play as Dixon the whole game. All right, let's continue.
It's been a long time
Deed
since
it
I last
has.
had this dream.
Oh, I've never seen this before.
I reached out for a piece of scrap metal,
Look how cute little Shulk is.
and then I fell into the ground.
Was I?
Good thing you landed on that
Was I
soft sand.
Dreaming. Fiora! What's that?
Oh, cool. You can make out the Mechonis in the distance. Shulk only. Wreckage beats. Yeah, check it out. Pretty good view of the Mechonis. Oh, it's so cool. So we're on the Bionis, at least we know that. We haven't spent much time on the Mechonis to know what the landscape is like out there. Cannot see this heart-to-heart yet. You're a spoiler. You got it, Cloud Reaver. Hey girl, hey, how you doing?
Fiora.
Let's say, can I get a giant robot in my party? Because that'd be really cool.
Fiora! She's still breathing.
We saw this thing shining before, the mystical love radiation. Yeah, I agree, Spiky. It's unique to this setting, I think.
Wake up.
Saying it's really cool. The art design team must have really thought long and hard whenever they were designing a map to make sure that it made sense for the part of the Bionis they were putting it on.
She needs water.
Draw distance is really impressive too. I feel like I should unequip that helmet. So Shulk looks a little less silly in the cutscenes, but the stats on it are so good, man. Orion Cab. Yeah, it's a huge upgrade. No, we gotta wear the Orion Cab, even though Shulk looks really goofy. That's really cool, Spiky. Yeah, you're very impressive. The draw distances, pretty great. Especially for a new 3DS title. I'm sure it looked great on the Wii as well. Exact Spring. Schedule update. We're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles for another 10 minutes, then switching to Silent Hill 2. I'm going to play that from 3 until 4:30. 4:30 to 6, I'm really excited to share Terra Battle with y'all. It's Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sakaguchi's new game for mobile. And features a truly bitchin' soundtrack by Nobuo Uematsu.
You're awake.
I agree, Cappy. Definitely use a glamour system.
Do you remember? My name is
I can't believe it. My first kiss.
You do remember me. Fiora.
Of course I do. Shulk.
It's posterior, I think they call it in game. There's a couple pieces of heavy armor that look cool on Ryan. That's about the extent of it. I don't like any of the female armor. Too revealing for my taste. Everybody in their goofy booby armor.
I never forgot you or the others.
I like Shulk's default outfit.
Why?
Because I wasn't me anymore. I wanted to call out, but I couldn't.
What do you mean?
When it happened. When Colony 9 was attacked by the Mechon.
We get some much needed deets here. I'm suspicious that she's not Fiora. Like, she looks like her, but she isn't her, you know? Maybe they'll prove me wrong here.
I thought I had died. I felt the Mechan's claw rip through me.
Collect some
I
DNA
couldn't
or something?
remember anything. There was no sound, no light, no pain. When I came round, I had the body of a machine. And it felt like there was someone inside me.
Someone else? The one who was controlling the Mechon you were in?
Yes, that voice. But I could still see and hear.
Interesting.
I was there all the time. Except I had no control over my body, and I couldn't talk.
That's why it seemed like you didn't recognize us.
Yes. Inside my heart, I was crying out desperately. But you didn't hear me. Nobody did.
We always believed it was you.
It's okay. You don't have to say that.
I mean, I didn't, but
I know it would have confused me.
I'm still suspicious.
But the person inside you, do you know who it was?
Was it Eggle?
No.
Oh.
I heard her voice when she spoke, but I didn't know what she was thinking.
The person inside her is
Something she
Fiora, but
urgently
she's not
needed to
actually
do.
Fiora.
I understood that much.
What do you think happened to her?
Maybe she's sleeping. Or maybe she's trapped like I was.
There's like some kind of life
I hope
force
she stays
soul
trapped,
thing going on.
hijacking your body, treating it like it's her own.
Oh, Shulk, you shouldn't say that, buddy.
I guess.
I say good riddance. And let that be the end of it.
Nah, Shulk.
Shulk, I don't think she's totally to blame.
Why not?
She needed my body for something. I don't know what it was. I just know it was important. I want to help.
Why would you?
I knew she was using my body, but I didn't hate her for it. She was kind. She was taking care of my body. I could feel it.
Could you really feel it, Fiora?
Yeah. And she did everything she could to protect you.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure about this. We saw the cutscene where, like, it was
So, back when we were fighting...
pre-Mechon.
She
Anyway,
knew
we'll
what
see.
I wanted to do, and did it for me. So, I want to help her if I can. Please, Shulk.
All right. Then we'll do everything we can to find out what she was trying to do.
We have more information
Thank
now,
you.
but it'll be a while, I think.
Welcome back, Fiora.
I'm glad to be here.
Donk. It's like, I'm sorry, Shulk, I can't talk to you while you're wearing that helmet.
What do we do now?
We have to find the others. I know they're alive. I can feel it.
Can you really
Everyone's
feel
gonna
it,
be
Shulk?
surprised when they see you.
Everyone being?
Ryan, Dunban, and there are a few others we met along the way. Sharla, Ricky, and Melia. I just know you're gonna like them.
It looks like you've been through a lot as well.
Yeah. But nothing's gonna separate us now. Come on, let's start searching.
Boo. Alright. I like her new portrait. So I bet this heart-to-heart is what I think it is, isn't it? So the game tries to, like, pull a double switch on you. Like, oh man, they had this heart-to-heart to teach you the mechanic, and then you're not going to have them ever again. Maybe. No idea. I don't have enough information yet to have a strong guess. Also, I don't know like how ghosts and like souls and shit like that works in this universe. What's her deal? Does she have skills and stuff? She does. Ooh, look at all this cool stuff. Heals. Generate aura. Right on. She's like a DPS healer. Drones form a cannon, unleashing a large beam in a straight line. Well, I mean, I think she's still like a good guy. I don't think that fake Fiora is evil. I just don't think that that's actually Fiora. Like, maybe they reconstituted her using her DNA or something. Do dig her character design. Does she have a bunch of skills and stuff? Is she going to be like a permanent party member? I should switch Shulk's path, by the way. She does. Ooh, that's cool. Conus armor. Fills party gauge when 2 allies are incapacitated. That would be a really good skill to have. Holy crap, that's like, you're not screwed yet. Probably get the movement speed thing at some point. XP awarded from battle. I'm going to need to move over to that one first, though. Alright, it is time. Got 259 over here, so I'm going to go get Silent Hill spun up. I'll throw up a BRB in a couple minutes when I get it ready. I'll be back shortly. So I'll also take the opportunity to go and feed the cat, so it'll be 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll get on with Silent Hill. Hey, thanks for the follow, Liste. If you joined for Xenoblade, sorry, we're just about wrapping up, but we'll be playing again next week, Monday and Tuesday. For now, we're going to be switching games.